Good morning, everyone. So, we will start the meeting with the universal invocation. O hidden life, vibrant in every atom. O hidden light, shining in every creature. O hidden love, embracing all in oneness. May each who feels himself as one with thee know he is therefore one with every other. Let's observe silence for a couple of minutes. Come back. Good morning, everyone. And today's topic is understanding problems and the art of living. So, this is a talk by J. Krishnamurti. So, he doesn't need any introduction still. He was born on 11th May 1895, somewhere in South India. People say he was a great philosopher and orator, but as the members of Theosophical Society, we all know that he was a great teacher, and above all, he was a true theosophist. He wrote many books, and At the Feet of the Master is one of them. And we, who are the members of Theosophical Society, know that how the teachings in this book have been changing and shaping all our nature, how the book helps us in our day-to-day life. This talk was given by Jai Krishnamurti at Brockwood Park in UK in 28th August in the year of 1984. So let's start. I'll start sharing. So this was a very nice question and answer session. So anybody has, now we will start discussion. Jinde sir is present. So, sir, you want to say something?
Yes, yes. Very nice talk we heard. It is not nice, it is truth. He is giving us, and our whole brain is million years old, and it has been conditioned to solve the problems. Its brain itself is conditioned to solve the problem. That is what he pointed out to us. That means we are habituated using the equipment like brain, which is conditioned to solve the problems. Then he asks, how can we use such a conditioned instrument to solve our daily problems? Because problems are changing. They are not permanent, but they are changing continuously. And therefore, we are organizing ourselves even in the society, there is UNO to solve the problem of war and all that. Still, he pointed out we are going in the formation of one organization after the other. Then he points art of living. How can we live? We can live by understanding the problem rather than solving the problem. So you can discuss on this. What is the difference between understanding the problems rather than solving the problems? Yes, we can be aware that we are not always loving everyone, we are hating. So the problem is, how can we don't like hate, but we are hating? We don't like to boast, but we are boasting. We don't like to talk, but we are talking. So although we are recognizing that there is solution for these problems, like we can put ourselves and understand. Ravindran, I will talk you afterwards. This we can, art of living, we can begin with. It is better to understand what is love rather than hate. It is better to understand the process of learning, how we are learning, whether we are learning or not, rather than saying we are learned. It is better than listening to the others rather than projecting ourselves to talk. So this way, we can understand ourselves and stop condemning rashly others. We also understand, initiate such kind of art of living by example rather than waiting for the answer. And we also understand to encourage others rather than criticizing the others. Like this, if we are begin to put ourselves rightly by the understanding rather than solving the problems, that is what I understood from his talk, how we can live with this art of living. So you go on discussing on it, no problem. I am not giving any. That is my understanding of this talk. Just I put before you. I may be also wrong, but you think over it. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. So we'll start discussion. Anybody wants to say something? Okay. I think there is nothing to discuss. So I think we should close the session. Surila Didi, we will close the session.
Just like to. Sorry.
Yeah.
Thank you, Brother Shinde, for a very nice narration of the talk. Just to add something, even we tell the students when they are sitting in examination, to find the answer, they must first of all understand the question. Because if they fully understand the question, part of the answer is there. This is what actually Brother Shinde has been explaining. I think understanding actually is more important. Thank you.
Thank you, brother. Anybody else wants to say anything? Yes. Brother, you're muted. Please unmute yourself.
Yes, in the
Yes,
course
brother.
of discussion, if you want, I may ask one question or make an observation as regarding the talk of J. Krishnamurti on art of living. In our life and work, we have two types of emotions, positive emotions and negative emotions. How can we raise or increase our positive emotions, and we want to reduce or minimize our negative emotions like hatred, jealousy, other types of stress, anxiety, depression, and how to raise our positive emotions in our life and at the workplace, as in family, in community, like happiness, elegance, bliss, or enthusiasm. So, if you or any other resource person can make some observation for 1 or 2 minutes upon our emotional development, according to G. Krishnamurti's talk, Art of Living, as he has emphasized the role of education in our system, in our life and work. Okay, thank you.
Shinde sir, if you want to answer this one.
I was attending the
Yes.
other phone, but I could not get you. Now, once again, you please tell me, sir.
Yes, sir. Dr. Chandrakant Sinde,
Yes,
I want
yes.
to ask, what is the role of emotions in our life and work? There are two types of emotions according to psychologists. I am a retired professor of psychology from Janan Vyas University, Jodhpur.
Okay.
In our emotional development, as in personality development, there are certain positive emotions like enthusiasm, courage, happiness, bliss, and some negative emotions also like fear, anger, hostility, hatred. How to reduce or minimize these emotional negative emotions in our life as well as in our work, and how to raise or encourage in the light of J. Krishnamurti's talk on art of living, as he has emphasized many aspects through the educational system, because his main work, apart from religion and spirituality, on education. So, sir, I will be very pleased to listen to your talk, Chandrakant Sinde, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
This is really a question of contemplating. We are not waiting for the answer as such. Really, we are more, what I can say, we are more brute rather than animal. Because animals are reacting as per the stimulus. But we are taking revenge. It is our psychology. We are
Right.
more cruel. And that cruelty is there. Not only selfishness, but also we want to kill our own species. In other things, no species in the nature is killed by its own species. It is the human species who kill the same species, and
Right.
we are very eager to kill the humans. And that is what is in our psyche. The whole psyche is conditioned. We are caught in our psyche, and we are also planning to kill in large numbers. That is what
Right.
the solution of the war. See, we are thinking of war and peace, but we are not getting the solution, and we are not resolving that one once in all. So the war is in our mind. We must accept this. And Krishnamurti says, just see how it is working. And it is very difficult to see because we are always caught in choice. Immediately we say, this is the answer, and we stick to that answer. This is my choice, this is my opinion, this is my idea. And again, my, and again we come to selfishness. Selfishness will not be reduced unless we become choiceless aware. But this choiceless awareness is a ultimate state where there is no selfishness. To reach that ultimate state, there is this art of living. we must live with that aim to reach to that state of choiceless awareness. There should not be any choice as such. That is what innocence is. Innocence comes there. The child has got no choice. It is just observing. When it sees the beautiful flower, it just smiles. Not that somebody is seeing to it. So that child innocence must come to our human mind. Then only the solution is there. That is what Krishnamurti points. Can we become innocents like that? But in this talk, he pointed out, our brain is conditioned. It has got solutions and it is conditioned to solve the problems. And therefore, one of the other, it is giving solutions like pills. And we are taking those pills like paracetamol, and we are happy with our brain. And now he questions this brain itself. Is it solving the problem? No, it is giving you pill of the solution. And we take that solution and we are happy with that. So here again we are second hand with our own brain. And therefore meditation is required, which leads to change the cerebral patterns of the brain. That is what one of the talk with David Bohm, he said. There can be mutation in our brain. There can be new connections in our neurons. And we begin to think differently and begin to understand the problems rather than solving the problems. That is what I understood from this, sir. Hope I have given some.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. You have explained very nicely and very briefly in a scientific manner. Again, I thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, sir.
Thank you, Sindhi sir. And thank you, Sharmaji, to participate in this. And anybody has any questions or anything to say? Fine, then. We will close the session with the closing prayer. Asato ma sadgamaya tamaso ma jyotirgamaya mrityurma amritam gamaya sarve bhavantu sukhina sarve santu niramaya sarve bhadrani pashyantu ma kaschit dukkhavaag bhavet. Shanti, shanti, shanti. Thank you, everyone. Now the session is closed. We will meet same day, same time.